What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? This is gonna be your review for RuPaul's Drag Race. What are we? Season 12, episode 7. So listen, we start this episode off. Aiden was eliminated, and of course, everybody is Aiden's friend. Oh, we're gonna miss Aiden so much. Oh, we love Aiden so much. Widow was like, y'all playing games, cause when did all y'all become her friend? Cause y'all was coming for her for the last 3 weeks. So it is what it is. Then um Heidi wanted to get it off her chest. Heidi was like, "Oh, I have something to say," and she kind of, went for Gigi. It was like, "Why did you come for me like that? Like, I'm not understanding." And Gigi was like, "I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry how it came out. Blah blah blah. But I'm just saying." And she was like, "But it was unnecessary, uncalled for, and I didn't ask for your opinion." Then the whole thing about, Widow was saying the whole thing about y'all coming for us. We were already feeling down. We were already feeling some kind of way. And you came for us at the time we were our most vulnerable. Like, we didn't need it at that time, nor did we ask for it. And so the whole Widow coined, well, she didn't coin the term, but she used the term apologize, because that's what y'all was all doing. Everybody wanted to apologize now, but you meant what you said, and you said what you meant. And Widow left them with, "I'm in my feelings. I'm going to be in my feelings till I'm not in my feelings. And all I have to say is, when the dance challenge comes along, watch your back, bitches." And what is the challenge this week, ladies and gentlemen? A Rusical, where they're going to be doing what? Dancing. So this week's Rusical is based on Madonna, and it was, you know what? It was actually a pretty good Rusical. It was actually, I think, as Rusicals go, was probably one of my favorites, because the Rusicals are what they are. But this one did a really good job of going through Madonna's life story from the very beginning all the way up to where we are now. And if you grew up in the 80s, you remember the early Madonna years. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I have sort of lost Madonna somewhere along the way. I think I lost her around her Ray of Light moment, around that time. What was the one where she was the pimp, and yeah, around that time is where I sort of lost Madonna. But I'm very, very, very familiar with her early years and that whole story, because if you grew up during that time, like, you just couldn't get around it. So there is no team leader. Everybody gets to pick what Madonna they want to be, and they have to sort of have a conversation. They have to work it out. What I found interesting was that Jan was sort of hesitant to go first. And I kind of know where that's coming from. She wanted to be last because she wanted to boom, 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 boom. Because this was her challenge. It was right up her alley, and this was her moment. And but they talked her into going. Hold on, where my notes? Hold on. So they broke it down. They had Boy Toy Madonna, which was like, the like a Virgin Madonna. They had early Madonna, which was the borderline Madonna. Sexy Madonna, Justify Your Love Madonna. Oh, I'm sorry. Boy Toy was Jackie. Early Madonna was Jan, so she went first. Sexy was Jade. Um, Fempire was Widow. That was when she was the pimp. She dressed up as the pimp with the gold tooth, right? Movie Madonna was Sherry Avita. She did the whole Avita thing. Enlightened Madonna was Crystal. That was her ray of light moment. Her current Madonna was Heidi. And again, I don't know the current Madonna. I'm being funny. I don't know. Cone Bra Madonna was Britta, and then what does it say? Lip apologetic. I don't know. Unapologetic short. I said lip apologetic. I can't read my own notes. Unapologetic was Gigi. Now the only ones that came up in question was the whole Cone Bra. Britta fought for it. She wanted it. She just had to have it. And then unapologetic. Now, the trick to this was that they all had to record. Um, they all had to record their song. The only true singer in the group was Jan. Britta was a close second. Britta can sing, but she sings as a man. Her voice is way up here as a man, and her voice was way up here as a man, and so, I mean, deep. I'm sorry, deep, deep, deep. And so she can sing, but she can't sing like a woman. Jan sounds all woman. So as far as the singer was concerned, like I said, y'all know they're gonna show us the words. Everybody sounded okay. Like, Crystal was, whoo, I don't know what Crystal was doing, honey. Um, Jade struggled a little bit to be the femme fatale. You know, she struggled a little bit with that moment. Um, the actual Rusical, again, like I said, I liked it. Really did. You know, my least favorite, I guess, out of them, I really wasn't crazy. I hate to say it because I like Heidi, but I wasn't crazy about Heidi's performance. Um, and Britta got lost in her choreography, but I didn't think it looked horrible. It just wasn't. Again, I think overall it was decent. If I had to be nitpicky, that would be my nitpick. This ain't gonna be a long review because it ain't a whole lot to say. I guess I'm not getting ready to get into all the ins and outs of the dancing. The only thing was when they got to the choreography. Of course, you know, Widow had put that thing out there and was like, "Oh, here comes karma," blah blah blah. And who was the first person to complain about the choreography? Britta. I mean, I'm sorry. I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. Widow. Now, what Widow said was, I still have this, you know, I bust my knee wide open on the first challenge and it's still healing. And so it's going to be kind of hard for me to go down on a knee. Now, what she did say was, I mean, I'm going to have to use a knee pad or something, but I can make it happen. The choreographer made a decision to change up the choreography so she didn't have to go down on her knee. Now, here come Britta in the back. Got something smart to say about it. But at the end of the day, Widow never asked for anything special. She just said, hey, my knee, I got this issue. I need a knee pad or something. She never said she wasn't going to do it or that she couldn't do it. She just said that she needed to make an adjustment. Um, and then Britta, I think in the irony to end all ironies, Britta had the nerve to say that Jan can sometimes get on her high horse and she needs to be run down a peg or two. Pot, hello, kettle. What? Britta, I hope you look back on this and see how you were edited and see what you said, what you didn't say, and how it was said. And I hope you really humble yourself a little bit because you are so unlikable. Like, even I think people who want to like you, just you are so unlikable. I mean, I don't. You are annoying as fuck. And then you got on this whole thing about doing it for New York again. Child, that don't nobody know you. They not tripping. You are not the great white hope coming out of New York to save America. Like, no, nobody gives a fuck. Anyway. So that was really what that was. I mean, of course, we know people struggle with the Britta struggled with the choreography. Gigi Jackie struggled with the choreography. Um, those are really the only ones that stood out. And of course, Widow did great. Of course, Jan did great. Heidi did great. You know, Gigi was struggling a little bit, but then Gigi did backflips and shit when it was time for her to perform, honey. Gigi be playing with y'all. I'm telling y'all, Gigi be playing games. Y'all better watch that damn Gigi. Got my eye on you, Gigi. All four of them. Now for the runway, it was night. It was the night of Michelle Visages. They all had to pick a Michelle Visage look. The judges were Winnie Harlow and Alexandria Cortez. Um, um, you know, the congresswoman, the freshman congresswoman, and Rue came out in this wonderful little dominatrix outfit, honey. She was giving up for the dominatrix, honey. Now look, the first one was an airline outfit, an Airways. Michelle, that was Jan. Jackie did this whole like so almost like a dominatrix type thing. Gigi did Soul System. Michelle Visage, which if you listen to Michelle Visage on RuPaul's podcast, if you listen to 5 episodes, you've heard the story 5 times of while she was on the Bodyguard soundtrack. So you know that, yeah. Britta came out in this blue velvet dress that she hosted the finale in one year. Jade had a this black, you know, hoochie mama get up. I don't know. Sherry came as her outfit from the Kitty Girl video. Crystal was Lady in Red. Crystal's was my favorite. Crystal's outfit was my favorite out of all of them. Widow came out in her American flag outfit from the RuPaul show. Heidi, I need to find old episodes of the RuPaul show. Are they on? I'm sure they're on YouTube. Are they on like Hulu or any of those channels? We need to find. I would love to see some. I would love to go back and just I remember them in real time, but I would love to go back and look at some of the old episodes. But anyway, Heidi came out in this big bun cape outfit. That was a very modern take on it. They said that was like a very updated version. So the tops, Jan and Gigi. Jan, you were robbed. I think you should have won this week. I just do. I think you were all around. I think it was yours. They gave it to Gigi though, but I think that was yours, boo. I really do. I really do. That's on me, but they liked Heidi's performance, but they didn't think it was Madonna. They think she gave a great performance, but they didn't feel the Madonna. But then they turned around and gave Crystal a great critique for doing Madonna in her own way with the quirkiness and this, that, and the other. So, child, y'all, these judges don't never know what the fuck they want, but whatever. Because if you look at Crystal's performance, she was Madonna either. She anyway. And they weren't feeling they said they so Jackie, Britta, and Heidi were in the bottom. It came down to Britta and Heidi lip syncing for your life, and let's just be clear. Y'all know if it comes down to Heidi and Britta. Now, I will say this though, Miss Heidi, you got caught on them words a couple of times, and I saw it. Now, you outperformed Britta, but you fucked up your lyrics a few times. I saw it, girl. I saw it. So Britta is gone. Ding dong. The witch is dead. We don't have Britta to beat up on anymore. Now listen, Britta's gone and Aiden's gone. So who y'all gonna turn into the villain now? Who gonna be the villain? Who you gonna edit as the villain? Cause Britta's gone and Aiden is gone. It looked like they're trying to twist it onto Widow. Look like they're trying to twist it around the Widow, y'all. Keep your eye out. This was a short review this week. I'm usually in the 20-minute mark, but it just ain't a whole lot to say, I guess, about the whole Rusical situation. Let me know what y'all think. Drop it in the comments. Peace.